All right, guys. I just wanted to do this quick update about what we should expect, what may happen, where we're at. So I'll just jump right into it. Okay, in this one, I want to utilize the vwaps a little bit more. Okay, so because I think we've covered vwaps before, so I'm just gonna do this video to show you how to utilize it. Basically, utilize these vwaps. Okay. So this is the, let me double click. This is the like out of the box VWAP. Okay, there's an anchor period, which means this is a yearly VWAP. Now it resets at the beginning of each year, and so this will set your daily bias, yearly bias. Okay, high time frame bias. If I change it to quarter, then every 3 months it's going to reset itself. So it's a the lower you go, you have a shorter term bias, right? So basically, if you want to use quarterly, monthly like this, so you can understand your monthly bias. For example, about the VWAP here, it means that what this is not, yeah, this is monthly. Okay, see, it starts on January 1st and then resets at February 1st. Okay. So basically, when the price is above the VWAP, you should have a bullish bias, basically. Of course, it depends on the context also, but for example, in this case, we've been stuck in this range, right? And then finally we broke out. So your bias is bullish, also above the VWAP bullish, and also the market structure is bullish. So you have three confluent factors that this is your bias should be bullish at this case. All right. So they're fantastic tools to determine bias. For example, at this area, there's not much bias, right? Because it means that you're range bound because VWAPs are flat. Price goes up, above and below, and then finally we get the structure break above the VWAP, and then we also stay above the deviation band. See, that's as bullish as it gets. Okay, as you can see, it's the other way around. This region, it's the opposite. So combine this with multiple factors like can be moving averages, can be market structure. For example, here you see it dips but protects the structure. You see, protects the structure, breaks the structure here, creates a higher low, and then above the VWAP. Inside the VWAP, it started getting bullish, obviously, because you have the engulfing candle here at this point with the higher low. You could enter there, and then you see it's bullish until new month starts and we start breaking down. Okay, and now we're losing the VWAP. You see, and then this month is bearish, and then the new month starts. This month started bullish and then bearish again. It's actually not bull, not bear. This is a sideways month. Nothing happening really. And then again, FTX, huge dump, sideways. And then finally, we broke the structure here, broke out from the range, and trending. It's been trending since the new year. Okay. Obviously, what I do is I don't want to switch back and forth, quarterly. You see in here, the quarter already started bullish, right? The quarter already started bullish. In here, sideways, like this, below the VWAP, like going back under, above the standard deviation, and then the new month starts, new year starts, new quarter starts, and then that's a huge pump. Then we start losing it here, touch this the standard deviation band almost, and then again, once we reclaim, we started rallying again. And as you see here now, we're below, and even this touch here, right here, is just retested the VWAP and sold off. So we're just at this area now. Okay, we're just trying to hold on to the VWAP, and as you can see also, the VWAP coincides with this SR level. So basically, the price is trying to hold on to the SR and the VWAP, and the next push should be there and there. One other thing that you should be aware of is the prior VWAPs. Okay, for example, this quarter VWAP. Let me see. Okay, see, the quarter ended here, and then the new quarter started here. So this is your VWAP basically, and when I extend this, it becomes a SR level, right? See, it's a deviation, stay below, and then it's a strong resistance this area, and then keep selling off. So in that case, same logic. These areas are also, see, the upper deviation band, VWAP itself, and the lower band. These are also SR levels. As you can see here, it held pretty well first standard deviation band, and if you look at here, where the price dumped into, yes, the standard deviation band almost, but there is also this. There's also this. It just perfectly tested that high of the first deviation band 1, and then sold off. In here, I can show multiple examples here. See, that was the prior months, prior quarters VWAP, and then it touched it, deviated it here, and then sold off. So these are amazing tools basically to determine bias and direction. Okay, so what I do is I have multiple VWAPs here basically. So let me explain. This is the yearly VWAP. Okay, it shows me the prior year's VWAP, which we are basically trading above. Now it acts as support here, and we're above this year's VWAP, which is kind of bullish, and the upside is kept by the deviation band, standard deviation 1 of the current year's VWAP. Okay, so we're basically stuck on the upper region of the yearly VWAP. And if I look here, now this is the monthly. There's a trick here. The monthly is this. Okay, this is the VWAP, the pink one. This is the standard deviation band 1 and 1. This is -1. This is 1. Okay, and then this one is, I added also the weekly here so that I can see it with one glance. Okay, so if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that, okay, it hit the monthly here, which is the standard deviation 1 of the yearly also, so that's a confluent area, right? And then what you can see here is it just lost the weekly VWAP and sold off. So basically what we're looking for is something like this, to be bullish. Even better is this is the 2020 yearly open, okay, which is also the yearly VWAP higher band, upper band. That would be bullish case for BTC, and that will be the first target, that is 34K, which is also like this nice area here. Also, let me continue. So that's we said this is monthly. This is quarterly. I'm sorry. This is quarterly. This is yearly. This is monthly, and this is weekly. Okay. So I can, with one glance, I can see everything very clearly. So it's, as we saw on the previous example in here, this is still trying to hold on to the quarterly, and this is monthly, by the way. If you can see this is the monthly here, that's the monthly there. So this is quarterly and monthly in one chart, but monthly doesn't have the standard deviation bands. It's just the VWAP itself, and I can see the details right here. Okay, so this is my for my short term bias. This is my, these are all my long term biases, and inside this is weekly, and also this blue is the daily. So basically the session. So this session is, I know that this session is a trending up session, okay? It's an uptrending session. We're above the prior months, prior days VWAP. We're above today's VWAP. So my bias for today is bullish, basically. Towards where? Towards there. If we start dumping, then again, my bias should be bearish. Daily bias, of course. That's my weekly bias, monthly bias. This is my quarterly, and this is my yearly bias. For yearly, for now, it's still up. This is, since it's still inside, my bias should be there, but that's a resistance. So basically, how you can use them is, if there's a trending market, okay, this one is a ranging area, okay? But when you understand that this has broken down, now either you short every time it touches the band, or you can see it here. This is a downtrending market. You look for reasons to short right here on the lower time frame. So these are, you don't blindly short or long these, but for example, if it kind of touches this, for your first reaction, since we're coming from down, you should be looking for shorts, right? And then go into lower time frame at this region and find an excuse for a short, find a reason for a short. Again, whenever it comes, touches this, you go into lower time frame and look for shorts. Whenever you see it holding onto it, then go into lower time frame. Now you can look for longs towards VWAP. And now, since we're coming from below to the VWAP and the general direction is at this time frame is bearish, because we also took out the high here and closed SFP that high, we should be looking for, again, shorts at this region. Towards where? Towards the standard deviation band. Right? Okay, I'll keep this under 15 minutes. We'll get to this again. We'll revisit this subject. Okay, but just put these on and see how it works for you. Okay? Cheers.